Jack, what books are on your TBR? What books are on your TBR? Welcome to Girlies vs. TBR. I am Alyssa.
And it's Mari.
For today's video, we have something a little bit different. We're in our own homes and our own library areas, and we're gonna take you to some of our shelves and pull some of the books that have been on our TBR for a very long time.
We picked out 5 books to pull from our TBR and explain ourselves.
Hopefully, maybe we'll read them this year, maybe we won't read them this year, but we're going to talk about maybe why they were on our TBR, why we want to read them, and stuff like that. And we're going to start with Mari's shelves first, and let's see what's been on her TBR for a long time. That's my cat howling at the door.
So here's my TBR bookshelf. Yes, I have a separate shelf for things that I haven't read yet. I have my bookshelf that we usually film in front of. I'm gonna pick out a few that have been on here for quite a bit of time. So the first one is Spark of the Everflame. This one I have had on my shelf for so long. My next one is Don't Let the Forest In. The next one I have is Goldfinch Raven Kennedy. This one I've had for quite a bit of time, so I'm definitely gonna add that to my pile. Though I'm very tempted to put the Shatter Me series in my pile, I think I'm gonna go for this series because I've had this for so long. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm getting over a sickness that has taken me out for the past few days. So if I'm a little bit raspy, if I'm a little bit congested, I do apologize. My first one is Pen Cole, Spark of the Everflame. I picked this up because I think Alyssa was the one that was talking about it at some point. It has to be maybe 2 to 3 years ago. I don't remember anymore. She had told me that this is a book that's recommended to people who have loved Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. So I picked it up just merely hearing that. I was like, oh, you like Throne of Glass? You'll like this one? Okay. I have the first 3 in hardcover. I believe a 4th one is coming out soon. How soon? I don't remember. I think I'm mentally waiting for the series to be done to then read it. I'm not sure if there's gonna be 5 books in the series or 6 books in the series. I think I've just been waiting for it to be done to then read it. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind and read it in 2026. Just because I am also trying to get back into my fantasy era. I read a lot of romance last year, so I have a ton of fantasy in here. So yeah, I might get into this one. My next one is Light from Uncommon Stars, Rika Aoki, or Rika Aoki. This one is sci-fi. I mentioned this to Alyssa last year that I wanted to go into a little sci-fi period because I do have more sci-fi on my shelf waiting for me to just get through. I have Parable of the Sour and I have Fahrenheit 451. I want to read them. I don't think I have enough for a sci-fi month, but I do want to do a little sci-fi moment. So hopefully I could get into it. I heard this is very funny and very heartwarming. Yeah, John Scalzi's quote says, delightful and heartbreaking, an unexpected mashup of science fiction and fantasy that will make you love music, crave donuts, and wish to read it all again. I don't know, it just seems kind of chaotic, so I want to get into this and maybe get more into sci-fi, hopefully, fingers crossed. My next one is Goldfinch Raven Kennedy. This one is the last installment to the Plated Prisoner series. Why have I not finished the series? I literally have the last book. I have been wanting the last book forever, and I still have not read it. Why? I don't know. But I don't know if I want to do a reread and then get into this one. It's a big commitment because it's 6 books, I believe. I don't know. maybe I'll just get into this one and just finish the series. This one is a really, really great series if you haven't read it. If you like ACOTAR, if you like From Blood and Ash. And so yeah, hopefully I can finish that series in 2026. My next one is the Hellbent series. The first one is Demon with Benefits, Aurora Asher. I have all of them. I don't know if there's more coming out in this series, but I have the 4 that are out. And I got them because they're really pretty, and I like anything with demons that might be speaking to my religious trauma. We don't need to go there, but you know, they're all demons. So there's Demon with Benefits, My Demon Hunter, My Funny Demon Valentine, and Guardian Demon. You know me, I love paranormal romance. I love anything with demons. Romance with a demon. I want to get into the series. I don't know if there's any more coming out for the Hellbent series. If there is, I'm most likely gonna get them. Just to, you know, we're book collectors. I'm a book collector. I love having books. I want a library. So, you know. My last one is Don't Let the Force In, C.G. Drews. This one is a YA. And it's gorgeous. I picked it up because it was so pretty. I haven't been reading a lot of YA recently. Usually sprinkle YA here and there throughout my reading, especially within the past year or two. I think the last one that I read was Immortal Dark by Tigis Germa. That one's vampires, dark academia. I believe book 2 is out, but I haven't picked it up yet. I haven't been really reading a lot of YA. Yeah, I have a few more YA in my TBR. Night of the Living Queers is a YA anthology. I also have A Treachery of Swans. Hopefully I could get back into YA this year. Just a little. I do like to sprinkle YA into my reading just because there's a few that I am interested in. I used to be such a big YA reader, but I've been slowly moving out of that just because as you get older, it's a little bit harder to kind of, I guess, connect with the characters. I've heard a lot of great things about it. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while. I don't know, that cover is amazing. It's amazing. I think this book is already in paperback. So it's been quite a bit of time. Those are my 5 books that I pulled and hopefully I get to read in 2026.
Welcome to my shelves. First of all, what we are not going to do is judge the state of my bookshelves, okay? I have been buying a lot of books and I need to go through and reorganize my bookshelves. I probably need another bookshelf. So, ignore the mess, okay? I'm sure, unless people have a whole room for their bookshelves, yours might look similar. For the first one we're going to do, I'm going to grab from this spinning bookshelf. Don't mind that mess or the cat toys in the corner. The first one I have is going to actually be down here. It's going to be Indigo Ridge by Devney Perry. Okay, the second one is not very far from where we are right now. It's actually going to be this one right here, Her Soul to Take, Harley LaRue. I'm going to grab that underneath this whole stack. Okay, my next one is behind this whole stack because, of course, I have double stacks on my bookshelves. So we're going to grab that one. I'm going to move this stack first. And then the one that I want is here, Out on a Limb. Okay, and then I have 2 from this bookshelf, which... this shelf's great. The rest of it, we're not going to talk about it. So my other one is actually going to be this entire series that I bought and have not read yet. Okay, and then my last one is actually going to be behind all of this. Okay, so I'm gonna move this giant stack, and I kind of have to move this giant stack. And then the one that we're gonna grab is all the way here on the bottom. Okay, The Roach Kingdom. Shh. Be quiet! I let you in. Indigo Ridge by Devin Perry. I actually kind of heard of the series before I got into romantic suspense and Catherine Cowles and all of that. And I was like, ooh, that could be kind of interesting. I believe I first saw this maybe at the Respatis, and I bought it there. The number one that I have in the series is like the indie version, and the rest of the ones I have are traditionally published. A lot of people like Devin Perry a lot. I feel like I'm gonna like this a lot. I don't know why I haven't started it yet, because it's like small town romantic suspense. It's like right up my alley. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't started it yet, but they also seem pretty short, so I'm hoping maybe this is the year. You will see. My next one is Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I haven't read anything by them before. I did buy this a while ago, and I also have Losers and House of Rain by them as well. Her Soul to Take is kind of like dark paranormal. Yeah, there's demons. Losers I think is more dark romance, and then House of Rain I think it's dark romance too. I don't know if it's paranormal. But yeah, all of their books really intrigue me, and I don't know why I haven't started any of the titles yet. Kind of am feeling a dark romance kick, like a little bit kind of coming on. So hopefully I can get into their books soon, because I know a lot of people really like them, and I feel like I would really be into them as well if I was in the right mood. So maybe this year. And then the third one that I grabbed was Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I feel like there is kind of a order to these. I hope this is the first one. I think they're kind of like interconnected standalones. I feel like I would really like this author. And I don't know why I haven't started this yet. I just feel like, sometimes I feel like when I am like pretty sure I'm gonna love an author and like everything they've written, I like wait to start them, because I feel like once I do, I'm just gonna be reading nothing but what that author has written for like the foreseeable future until I'm done. I haven't started any of hers yet. I feel like they're right up my alley, because I feel like it's very like emotional, heart-wrenching kind of thing. And I love that kind of contemporary romance, as you all know. And then the fourth one that I grabbed was God of Malice by Rena Kent. I know that the Rena Kent whole universe of books is a crazy amount, and that they're like all connected somehow. I've seen the people hold up the whole stacks and everything online. Again, I'm kind of feeling a dark romance mood. So I feel like maybe this is the year that I would read the series. I bought this whole series, the Legacy of God series, so I'm like, I kind of need to start it soon to see, you know, if I like it, I can keep it. If it's like not really for me, then, you know, I have the entire series on my shelf, so maybe I can move on with that and make a little more room on my shelves. So we'll see. If I like it, am I going to dive into the entire Rena Kent world? I don't know. We will see. I feel like I don't really do that with dark romance as much as I do it with contemporary or small town romance, but who knows, honestly. Yeah, again, I am kind of feeling a little bit of a dark romance pull, so will I read this one soon? Maybe. Lastly is one that I was buying because some people were saying that it's like similar to Throne of Glass, or if you like Throne of Glass, like you would like the series. I thought when I bought it that it was just a duology, and that was going to be The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. And I do believe there are like connected duologies or trilogies in this whole series, but I think the series is like 7 books or something like that. So when I bought it, I was like, oh cool, like a duology. And then just like more and more books kept coming out, and I was like, wait, what? So I haven't read it yet because of that, because I'm like, oh, there's a lot of books in the series. I don't know how I feel about that. I am kind of in a fantasy mood. I'm reading or listening to a trilogy right now, Fantasy Who Is She? And so I'm kind of like, maybe I'm going to do a little bit of research, and if this is completed, I might go ahead and start this one as well. I do have someone, you know who you are if you're watching, who told me that this one was really, really good and that I would like it. So based on her suggestion, I think I'm gonna start this one soon. I'm just so much of a mood reader. Like, I don't even know where I'm going next, okay? But yeah, those are 5 books that have been on my TBR for so long that I am hoping to get to soon, or at least like why I've had them on my TBR, why I bought them. Are you guys book collectors like we are? Do you buy books and just like leave them on your TBR for so long? Or if you read any that we've had on our TBRs for a long time, let us know if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Maybe it'll make us read it faster.
Let us know what books you have had on your TBR for a while and that you're hoping to get to this year. We would love to talk to y'all, so yeah, leave a comment down below. But yeah, we will see you in the next video, and if anyone is sick out there, I hope you feel better. Bye.
That is it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.